We should be looking at about 50 specific areas where it's probably important to look at issues of import substitution. And what I found scandalizing is what appeared at paragraph 4 of the items that they are listed. You know what we imported into Ghana? We imported guts, we imported bladders, and we imported stomachs of animals to Ghana to complement, I think, our food, whatever. And that alone totaled, the year that's in the question, about 164,570,000 plus some hundreds of dollars. I thought this is a little bit of a scandal. But it's on the list. As a committee is put together, decision has been made that we should, as a country, seriously consider as much as possible to institute some policy to ensure that we have some substitution for some of these items. It's not only this. This is what I found scandalizing. But there are other things on the list. You're looking at rice, you're looking at beverages, just that, and then second-hand vehicles, second-hand clothing, and quite a lot.
On how he intends to help revamp the economy, this was what he had to say.
What the cabinet is put in place gives me comfort that we should be able to cement some of the obstacles that you discussed. I have come to see that the Ministry of Trade is put together what they call a 10-point industrial development plan to revamp the economy. I used to say that the Ministry of Energy is the heartbeat of every economy, because energy is power. It helps to install that. It helps. There's a sine qua non. I've also come to realize that maybe trade and industry is also the fulcrum on which the industrial development of the country really revolves. We talk about development, we heard about Africa, Ghana, beyond aid and all that. That all cannot take place without proper development of our economy, and specifically to the areas you are talking about.
Also responding to a question on the impact of one district, one factory in achieving industrialization, he equally said,
the MPP government, and particularly current administration, is taking considerable strides, making a lot of effort the direction that you indicated. And you draw attention to the 1D, 1F program. It is fantastic. It's fundamental. It's good. The policy is to ensure that every single district has got a factory, and that is towards industrialization. As I understand it, there are about 260 of such industries which so far are at various stages of completion. I think over 100 or so are already operational, about 150 at advanced stage of completion. You ask, how is that, what is the government intending to do, or how does that feed into the point that you make? Yes, government is making conscious effort through these flagship projects that every district takes advantage of the economies of scale, but with things that it's materials and resources that the particular district is capable of producing and effectively harnessing into the industrial development. Number one of its particular district, and of course into the general national feed.
Also to appear before the committee is the MP for Inshaeso and former head of Maslok, Stephen Amwa, who has been nominated as a Deputy Trade Minister. The rest are Obi Amwa, the MP for Ekuapem South, now Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, and Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, MP for Karaga, now Minister of State at the Finance Ministry.